We are at the Amerant Bank Arena in beautiful Sunrise, Florida. And Josh Appel sitting in with us for a couple hours as Crowder is gallivanting with the Pivot crew in Orlando on his birthday. And Solana and I will be here along with Tree, our on-site engineer, till 6 o'clock tonight. Doug Plagans is going to join us in the 4 o'clock hour. Steve Goldstein in the 5 o'clock hour. You will hear Panthers hockey tonight on this very radio station. On the Toyota of Hollywood hotline right now is Oronde Gadsden, former receiver for the Dolphins. He was at Hard Rock Stadium Sunday. I got pictures from several people who saw OG.
Didn't go to L.A.?
You didn't go to watch OG the second play this weekend?
Nope. You know, them LA trips kind of tough for me, man. 6 hours in the plane.
Yeah.
You know, listen, I do the same thing every week. I go to the Dolphin game at 1 o'clock. I leave about the beginning of the fourth quarter, get home in front of my TV, just me, and I hunker down with some wings, and I watch the game and try to help Jim Harbaugh coach this old line up.
What do you think? What do you think of the Dolphins? You were there. They've become this offense that is strictly based really on De'Von Achane running the ball. Do you have a problem with that? It's working. They've won 3 in a row. But it's a different idea than what we thought they were when they gave Tua a big contract. And they're I think by necessity saying, hey, this is De'Von Achane's team to run the offense, and we'll just kind of watch that happen, and it's working.
Absolutely. I got an issue with that. You know what I mean? Like, only reason because being a player, you know, and Devon probably, you know, he loves it and probably going to make every incentive he got, right? But it's going to, you know, cut his career short. I think I seen it with, you know, one of our guys, Sony Michel. Like, when he went to New England, they ran him. And, you know, it's going to be tough to keep a 7-8 year career when they just run everything through you. You know what I mean? He leads the team in rushes, catches, you know, tackles, you know, everything, you know. So, so it's just tough. I just, you know, listen, maybe he can do it, and kudos to him for what he's done. But, I mean, you know, it's the same thing we did, you know, at the beginning with Tyreek Hill. And the problem is, if something happens to, you know, Tua, you know, Mike McDaniel was sick. Now we have to, you know, get somebody else to run everything through the same person, Achane. I just think, you know, we need to get some other people involved. But, you know, hey, listen, for right now, we winning with it. And, you know, if we can win the next 4 or 5 games, you know, next year take care of itself next year.
But, OG, do you feel like right now what De'Von Achane is doing and his talent – I'm with you. I mean, you don't want to run this dude into the ground. But overall, his first 3 seasons with the Dolphins, to have 1,000 yards through 12 games, he joined a list with Zonk and Ricky. I mean, is he kind of setting himself up to have one of these legendary Dolphins careers? I mean, you played with some of the best to ever put on a Dolphins jersey. Like, is he – do you look at him – with the potential to be, you know, a great here in Miami?
Without a doubt. I think, you know, he's, you know, look at the names you just mentioned, you know, they 2 of the greats, you know, and but like I said, you know, so this is his 3rd year, be his 4th year. So, you know, year 7, you know, when he could be a decent back, you know, what will happen? And, you know, we think of that as longevity as players, ex-players, because, you know, you want to get to your 3rd contract. You know, he'll get a big 2nd contract, obviously, because of what he's doing. But I just think, you know, just for longevity purposes, we have to have somebody else because, you know, eventually teams are going to key on him, shut him down, and then what we do? Oh, we threw one pass to Washington and mad because Washington didn't catch it, but you hadn't thrown to him in 5 quarters. You know what I'm saying? Because he been throwing to De'Von the whole time. He run it, he catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like we even run, like if we need a long pass, we'll try Waddle once, and then the next play we'll run Achane on a wheel and throw him the 40-yard pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got Westbrook, Achane, you know, like that. I mean, somebody else can do some of the things. Like he already catch the bubbles, he catch the screens, he run the ball, like, you know, just for longevity purposes. I just wish we'd do something else. But hey, like I said, we winning with it. What else you gonna do? You know, you know, gotta ride the wheels till they fall off. So he's our guy. he's our guy, and that's what we're doing. Hey, sorry, it's a little loud, but I'm actually in Doral at Sports Grill in Doral on 87th. I think it's across from Trump's Golf Course. I'm here with Terry Kirby.
We love Sports Grill. You love those wings, right?
That's my spot.
The wings.
You got the special grill.
Special grill. Like, we got 25 special grill. We good to go, man. I'm sitting here with Carlos, the owner, man, and he's making it happen, man. So if y'all in the Doral area, come on down to Sports Grill and have a few wings. Tell them OG sent you.
Yeah. I've eaten there a couple times, OG. You got the waffle fries with the cheese on the side. I know OG probably got 2 cheeses on the side.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do got 2 cheeses on the side. No waffle fries, no regular fries. No waffle fries, regular fries.
All right.
We
know Oronde, when he goes to Arby's, he brings the sandwich home to put his own cheese on the the roast beef sandwich, right?
You got to do that. You got to fix it up yourself. Makes it a little better. Everything's better with cheese and bacon on it.
That is true.
OG.
Hey, look, let me say something before we go further. I ran into something by my cousin over the Thanksgiving break on Saturday when I watched the Pitt game. He made some Thanksgiving leftover nachos. I don't know what y'all do with y'all leftovers.
Oh, I saw someone do that on social media.
But it wasn't bad. Now the little nacho with the macaroni and cheese and some greens on it was a little tart, but the rest of it was pretty good, man. If you have leftovers, put it on nachos, put it in the oven, cheese on top. It ain't a bad thing. Got that out the way.
I'm as long as you're bringing up Thanksgiving. I told Crowder and Solana yesterday, you changed my life last week, Oronde. You didn't even know it. Solana and I were marveling that sometimes someone will drop pearls of wisdom and you don't even realize it when you're hearing it. So, you know, the last couple of years, last year, I swore off turkey and Lori cooking all day and the traditional Thanksgiving meal. And last year she made steaks and we enjoyed it. And I was thrilled that we weren't doing the traditional Thanksgiving because I didn't think the payoff was there. This year we happened to be in Tampa. So we were in a restaurant and I had rigatoni and delicious. It was delicious. But you last week on this show talked about the leftovers. Mm-hmm. And as you were talking about it, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I think I may have forgotten maybe the most important part of the Thanksgiving meal, which is not that instant payoff when you get the turkey and the stuffing and the green bean casserole and the mac and cheese. What did you say last week? You said that night, the night game is on. The Black Friday game is on. Saturday college football. And you're firing up sandwiches. You take some turkey out of the fridge. You put a little mayo on the Hawaiian roll or the dinner roll. Fire up a sandwich. And I got to thinking, that's what I've been missing.
Right. And rigatoni don't heat up as well.
Rigatoni, you don't want that the next day, as good as it is.
I don't want rigatoni on Friday.
I don't want it the next day.
For the Philly Bears game. No rigatoni.
So, exactly. I'm trying to enjoy the Eagles-Bears. I can't have a tin of reheated rigatoni. Not when I know Oronde's enjoying turkey and mayo and cheese on a Hawaiian roll.
And mac cheese on the side with that stuffing with gravy on top of everything? No, I win.
So
you lose.
I made the announcement on the show yesterday. I am returning next year to a traditional Thanksgiving meal. And I shared that with my wife last night. I talked with her. I said, Lori, we have to have a conversation about Oronde Gadsden. And we sat down and we had a family meeting, and I explained to her what you explained. She totally understood. She happens to enjoy cooking Thanksgiving. She's missed it the last 2 years.
Look at it.
And Oronde, you've changed my life, and I'm back to a traditional Thanksgiving because I want to enjoy the leftovers on Black Friday football like everyone else is.
Right.
So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I could be of some assistance to you.
I appreciate it. Appel had a question for you. I didn't mean to jam in.
No, it's okay.
We're going to run out of time, but that was important.
That is way more important than what I'm about to ask. But, OG, I'm curious because Rasul Douglas is going to be fined internally by the Dolphins and his teammates for not returning that interception for a touchdown and getting tackled by an offensive lineman. I'm curious, when you were playing, did you guys have something similar amongst yourselves?
Let me see. Did somebody get a pick that got tackled by somebody? I don't know. Listen, I think when Sam and Pat got picks, they usually took them all away.
They weren't in danger of getting caught from behind.
Yeah, because they usually catch them on the run that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? The running joke was they'd always tell Brock that I'm about to jump it, and when they jump it, they right. They usually right. So no, I don't think anybody got caught. Not even Zach. I think the pick Zach did.
But if Zach got caught, he's not going to get fined because he's expected to get caught.
Yeah. Remember Zach got, because I think all his picks were like 5 yards.
And then he would somersault into the end zone.
Yeah. So it wasn't really that thing about that.
So there was no like kangaroo court fine system in the locker room or anything like that?
It was a kangaroo court fine thing. But it definitely wasn't because you got caught by a line.
Gotcha.
It was because you didn't yell at Dave Wanstead when he walked through the locker room. like he'd come in the locker room and go to your locker, and if you didn't say get out, then Tim Bowens would be like, you owe me a case of beer. You owe me a case of beer.
He's the judge and jury. Tim Bowens judge.
Listen, I'm not standing up and talking.
I would not appeal anything.
Whatever you say, Tim.
Tim Bowens.
Right.
Hey, real quick before we're out of time, OG, and I want you to go back and enjoy your wings and fries there at Sports Grill. But you had texted me, you are not for University of Miami being in the college football playoffs, and you're a Syracuse dad. But go ahead. Why don't the Hurricanes belong? They beat Notre Dame head-to-head.
I know. Unfortunately, I just feel like the two losses just worse because everybody thinks and everybody says the ACC is done for the 5-team tiebreaker and it's trash. But you're not even in the championship game of the trash ACC. And I just got an issue with that because I think they're a good enough team to win that. I get the UM beat Notre Dame head-to-head game 1. I get that, but I just think the two losses to two unranked teams and not being in the ACC championship just weighs too much. Because you got Duke in the championship game with 5 losses.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and UM's not in it. Like, would I like to see him in there? Mainly because I absolutely enjoy watching Malachi Tony, who's a Heritage kid, play. I think he might have overtaken Jeremiah Smith as, I don't know, the best college player out there. But I just, as a team, I just, for as good as UM is, for them not to be even in the championship ACC game, I just think it's a blow. It's a blow. Now, are they one of the best 12 teams? Maybe, but it just hurts because they lost to 2 unranked teams and not even in the chance. Like Virginia gonna go. Like if Duke win, do we get an ACC? Like does
Maybe
UM
not.
go?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if Duke wins, nobody goes from the ACC. That's terrible.
But that's an ACC problem.
Yeah, and that's so convoluted.
Problem.
Like the tiebreaker at this point should be the highest ranked team out of the teams that are tied, which would be Miami at that point. And
but what Oronde is saying is exactly what the committee is doing, which is they're weighing the losses to those teams more than they're weighing the wins.
You lost to Louisville and SMU. They lost to UM and Texas. Then Notre Dame lost to UM and Texas A&M. That's 2 top 10 teams. Like the two teams UM lost,
only two good
not
teams they played.
Yeah, I don't
they're
know.
not ranked.
It just, I can't.
I mean, it
get
just
there,
sucks because
OG.
you shouldn't lose to those two teams. Stop playing the game on a Friday night. It's dumb. It's dumb.
I'm with that. Although it does get us off the air early, so I'd actually like more weekday games.
Thursdays, Fridays.
Every time you play those odd day games, you don't have issues, man. Just all the time. But anyway, like I said, I like to see him get in so I can see more Malachi Tony, but
he is
I
fun
just
as
don't
hell
know.
to watch, man.
Yeah,
All right, Oronde Gadsden. He's at Sports Grill. We love you, OG.
All right, man. Thanks.
There you go. Oronde Gadsden changed my life, changed my family's life when it comes to Thanksgiving forever. 4 o'clock hour is coming up here at the Amerant Bank Arena. Doug Plagans is going to join us. Appel's probably going to take off. He's welcome to stay if he wants, but
I'll stay.
He does have a pregnant wife at home, but he's going to stay. She can wait. I mean, come on. Thing's not crowning yet. Cheetah Pompano. There's a transition for you.